Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play The Wolf Among Us. If you remember from last time, we had a very interesting session.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Toad?
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finised here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment.
Seems she's
please.
having a great time of it.
Look what I found.
Hey, hey.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Yes, I do. Bluebeard,
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
you don't want any of this.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby.
Thanks.
You've been gone all day. What did you uncover?
Yeah, well, a lot's
I
been
thought
going
you were
on.
going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
This is important.
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
Yeah.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him.
Oh, yes.
That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
So goodness knows what Toad wants. Bluebeard's obviously
Don't
up to
go
his...
far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Don't worry. We'll talk soon. You can count
Is
on
he
it.
talking about us or Bluebeard? I could see either.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Ooh, that's bad.
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process
know,
can be a little touchy.
This one seems important to
Helps
me.
that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other.
Figures.
How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
Yeah?
I think I already know the feeling.
She kinda did.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, Mary can travel through
It
reflective
could
surfaces.
be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
I'll
Is
listen
it
to
fixed?
Bluebeard.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
They hate each other, and I love it.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're
See, this is interesting to me,
over there
too.
bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Probably not.
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks.
Huh?
Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Now, this is another case where that probably is true.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised?
I'm an underling.
Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is.
I'm sure it is.
Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject.
All
on
right,
me.
all right.
I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know?
Toad doesn't seem like
My
he's that
car,
into it.
Total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar?
We did cause all
I'm not
that.
looking for a handout. Just what's right.
I agree.
I need it, Big B.
Look, I don't write the checks around here, but I know I had a hand in it, so I'll try to get Snow to take care of you.
Kill the crooked man before.
Please do. It's the only way I'll be able to get me glamours.
Yeah, all right. But, this isn't exactly a new problem with you, Toad.
Yeah, well.
You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, Is he going to the farm
Uh-huh. I gotta call you on that
too?
now.
Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh?
So what else did you find out?
A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. And you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution?
That was a good point we had.
If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest of
We can't do that long term.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he
Oh,
knows.
that's a-
This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right. Burdening the weakest of us like
Uh-huh.
this world isn't kind to those of us who can't
Oh,
pass
he's
for
laying it
human.
on heavy.
Look, you were unglamored 3 days ago. And you're still unglamored now. I can't ignore that. But you go to the farm, things cool down here a bit. Maybe you can come back at some point.
We're in a very precarious
Best I can do.
What a crook of
Oh,
shit.
sorry, Toad. I tried to.
By the fables for the fables, my arse.
I'd love to have him back. I can't promise to give him money, because Snow's gonna call that immediately.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
But I do want to make it
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
interesting.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not.
I'm not sure about
For
that.
now.
Yeah.
Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
I did.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Okay. Good. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily.
That is a very good question.
You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
I don't think it's
Someone
money.
Did. What would make a person do that?
Control.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons.
Yep.
Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told, or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
Yes. Excellent.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
No
I'm
problem
sorry.
here.
I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
This is a pretty good rhyme. Yeah, I of course also want to know.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep.
Going to Paris, huh?
Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Uh-oh. We remember that Mary can actually come through mirrors. So you wonder if she has some kind of clue. Uh-oh.
What just happened?
You know what just
We
happened.
pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, let's not do that again, okay?
Sure.
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
Interesting.
Correct.
So
We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man.
so Mary could keep us away from wherever she is.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
No.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang
Not
out?
bad, Bigby.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Oh, we heard that the door jumped around. Yeah. Oh, and this one's near a sign, too.
Door. It moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
Central Park.
It's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it
You're
does.
darn right we are.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
That's...
We can't just dispense street justice.
That might be harder.
I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
Again, this makes more sense
but
if
we
we've
have
been
to
killing.
make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. We're
Of
ready.
course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Well, fair enough. Alright. We found the Crooked Man. We have uncovered his hiding place. Now, who knows what he's got arrayed against him, but he's got to be expecting something at this point. No telling how fast the door changes, so we got to go in now. Not only that, we don't know where this goes, but I'm fairly sure this might be a one-way path. Let's try kicking it down. Ha ha ha! Yes! Awesome. Alright. You know it, everybody. We've been through hell and back for this. It's time to get crooked. Not a good sign. Well, who knows what's coming. Oh.
Tim, what the hell are you doing?
Tiny Tim?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up?
Yeah,
You knew I was coming?
they're on to us.
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
Well, fair enough.
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Yeah, I got it.
Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble. Will you just follow me?
Fine. Lead on.
It's interesting. I wonder why the Crooked Man's doing this. I mean, he's giving us the chance to be a jerk. Notice that there's the Catherine wheel on the walls. But, this is also sort of inconveniencing us.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up.
I wonder why Tiny Tim's
I know
here.
I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Absolutely.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid.
No, he treats you like
I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got.
It's a bad option, Tim.
Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught
He's
in
a
the
pretty good guard for Nice Bigby.
And
You think
if you're
about
here,
it.
It can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
Interesting.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? Work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does?
Nope.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there.
And there's the Crooked Man in a
We need
nutshell.
you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a
You
war.
want to back up for Tim there?
Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? stop laughing at me.
Oh, there we go.
I ain't scared of you.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
You hear that? Because I heard that.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. It's everybody that hates us. Jersey's ready for war.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this is not looking good for us. I don't see Mary.
Everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You
Vivian.
just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Oh, I think we do. That would be nice. So let's see if we can't talk this through.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Ha ha ha! This is gonna be a doozy of a fifth act, everybody. Join me next time for Let's Play The Wolf Among Us.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
I cannot wait.